And of course, Clark, we've got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions, saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the 1 spot. Gonzalez, 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. To the inside. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Harden. And here is Dosunmu. Over Harden, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Indiana. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win the last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight to try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
MP dishes to Harrell. Gonzalez passes to Harden. No good on the triple.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston? Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP kicks to Maxey. Back to Gonzalez, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Now here's Dosunmu. Back to White. Launches a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Harden dishes to MP. Maxey against White. They get it back. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Harrell. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. At the elbow, it's Levine. Right side, DeRozan. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Passes it to Gonzalez. Back to Harden. And there's the pass to Gonzalez. Here's Harrell. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by Harrell.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Gonzalez following the miss by DeRozan.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
Now here's Gonzalez coming off a solid outing against Indiana. In the corner, Harden, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Bulls ball.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside, Levine. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Down low. Here's Harrell. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. White with it. Now defended by MP. Outside, Levine. Pass to White. Shoots. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Gonzalez. Harrell trying to free himself up. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Harden. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout. The 76ers trail by 6. Taking a look at the Bulls. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position. And the shot goes down.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Vucevic. Jones. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Harden outside. feeds over Dosumu. They grab their own miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gonzalez passes to Reed.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
At the line for Philadelphia, Paul Reed. At the line for 2.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 5. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Dosunmu, right wing. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Shot clock at 3. Levine way outside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He ended up with 43 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now here's Vucevic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl here.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Gonzalez. He's got 9. Here's Harden. Back to Gonzalez. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 11 points for MP.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Harris against DeRozan. Over Harris. And the Bulls with another miss. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And is Harrell missing?
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Maxey. Levine can't hit.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
MP looking around. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Vucevic. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now here's DeRozan. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Their perimeter shooting has cooled a bit here in the second quarter.
Here's Gonzalez. On the way, Harris. Gonzalez down low, defended by Jones. They get the rebound. Gonzalez, that's good. Gonzalez has got 13 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Jones. Levine inside the three-point line. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 10 points for him.
On the catch and shoot, Levine is a really good option. He gets that shot off quickly.
Gonzalez with it. He's got 13. Back to Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Now here's DeRozan. The pass to Vucevic. Inside. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
At the elbow, it's MP. And no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Here's Gonzalez after the Bulls pick up two. Scooped up. Harris. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, you guys know what I say about rebounding. It always is about positioning and hustle, pursuing the ball, and Harris does that well.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And the shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the wing, Williams. Outside, White. Williams against Harris. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris. And you hear the term point. We've reached the end of the first half of play. 76.
Score. Your Sixers 55. The Bulls 46.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Tyrese Maxey. Tobias Harris is out there with MP. Then there's Harold, and it's Harden in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Fires from deep. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to White. Over Maxey. And that one hits back iron. Here's Philadelphia. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Harden. Sweet little floater. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
3.
Vucevic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Gonzalez. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harden finds MP. Knocked loose. Harris passes to Gonzalez. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Right side, DeRozan. A second chance effort. Vucevic with the bucket.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
MP finds Harden. Back to Gonzalez. And the dunk by MP.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Out to Gonzalez. Tries again. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
DeMar DeRozan.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
And the basket is good. Gonzalez has got 21 in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Outside, White. Passes it to Levine. And the Bulls another three.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Back to Gonzalez. Over to the wing. Right side, Maxey. Shoots over White. Maxey, no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Poked loose. Gonzalez with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, DeRozan comfortable and confident from that area.
Now the pass to Harris. Dishes it to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one on DeRozan.
Fourth.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw line.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Lock at 6. Feeds to Vucevic.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
At the line for the Bulls.
So he gets them both.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
MP kicks to Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 4 this quarter. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Shot from 12. The Bulls with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Vucevic.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and
Philadelphia leading by 7. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Derek Jones is out there with Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the point.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
And here is Dosunmu. Vucevic with it. Maxey covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kobe White, he's checked in for Jones.
Kobe White.
Now, Here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Levine, the bounce pass. Count that one. And it's 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, I look at DeRozan. One of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
Harden kicks to MP. To the paint. It's tipped. Puts it up from 7. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Vucevic. That's his 4th personal foul.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for Philadelphia, Gonzalez.
And both free throws good for MP. Bulls trail by 9. Outside, Levine. Pass to Dosunmu. To the middle. Here's White. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Harden kicks to MP. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And MP throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Over MP. And it's Vucevic missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Gonzalez passes to Harrell. To the paint. Gonzalez's shot is off. Bulls trail by 9. Now here's Dosunmu inside. Vucevic. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Gonzalez has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And it's the 76ers with the ball. At one point they led by 16. Here's Gonzalez to the inside.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
DeRozan's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Harrell finds MP. In the corner, Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
White the pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Passes it to Dosunmu. They get it again. Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And here are the Bulls now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Here's DeRozan. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. Nine-point game. And White kicks to Levine. Vucevic against Harrell. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. He gets it in there.
Boy, I really like the rhythm and pace that DeRozan plays with. I mean, on these catch and shoots, really showing you nice poise and pace.
Harden inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 16th rebound on the night. And finished off by DeRozan.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Here's Harden on the wing. Gonzalez passes to Maxey. Down low. Here's Harrell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gonzalez has got 6 assists here tonight. Bulls trail by 7. The pass to Dosunmu. Here's DeRozan. Kicks it to Levine. Floats one up. White the pass to Vucevic. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 5th personal.
And over time, Vucevic has really developed a nice pump fake, and that often leads to him earning trips to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And your Sixers nasty.
Here is Harden. It is now to MP. Back to Harden. To the paint. Here's Gonzalez. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And White kicks to Vucevic. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
To the wing right side. Maxey passes to Gonzalez. There's the feed to Harrell. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Harrell missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
DeRozan against Harden. And the basket by DeRozan.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside Gonzalez. Back to Harden. Pass to Gonzalez. Maxey in the corner. 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris against Levine to tie it up. And it's good on the way in. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, with each passing season, Levine has grown into a larger role as an offensive player. This is another huge night for him.
Maxey against White. Maxey passes to Gonzalez. Back to Maxey. No good again that time. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Levine kicks to DeRozan. And that one goes long. The 76ers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Harris outside. Back to Gonzalez. In the corner, Harden. A three ball. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And it's White missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. When all is said and done, DeRozan is a competitor, a fierce one at that. When they need a bucket, he wants to be the guy to get it for them.
And the 76ers call time here. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
They could use a bucket, and Harden with the stop.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
To the middle. MP dishes to Harris. And that one is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Harden. Harris against LaVine. Here's Gonzalez. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 33 points for MP.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's DeRozan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Off the inbound.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Pass to Dosunmu. DeRozan with it.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
Personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
Here's DeRozan. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia, trailing by 4. Gonzalez passes to Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Gonzalez. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
At the line for the Bulls.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden kicks to MP. This one for three. Vucevic with the rebound. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Early into his night.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
Yeah, it really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.